Jessica with Lemongrass Spa here. I'm about to do my eyebrows for you guys. I have the Smoky Eye eyeshadow I'm going to use. I have an angled eyeliner or eyebrow brush with the other end here. And I have my mineral setting spray, an absolute must again for this. Okay, so I'm gonna unscrew the top. These are great because they have the little enclosed inner lid here, so nothing's gonna spill out everywhere when you're traveling, which is great. Now with this one, I'm just gonna unscrew it to about 2.5 holes. My lid is my tray. I'm gonna tap my powder into my tray. Now on my eyebrows and with this brush, I don't try to spray this little brush. I actually will spray into the lid. Now, I try to spray to one corner because if I spray directly at the powder, it goes flying everywhere. So just a little pointer there. Now, if your eyebrows are a mess, you can take this little part of this brush here and just kind of make all the hairs go the way you want them to go. Now, I, as a child, had very thick, large eyebrows. They were probably almost a unibrow. Another thing I was very self-conscious about. Obviously that's not the case anymore. Tweezing, waxing, and using some products that kind of just took the hairs away and it never grew back has resulted in the eyebrows I have now. So now I have to spend a few minutes every day doing this, creating my own eyebrows. Eyebrows really do make a difference. They make or break your face. Different shapes of eyebrows make your face look different. If you see somebody without eyebrows, I mean, it usually stands out. And it usually stands out with people with an abundant amount of eyebrows. So it's just, something, it just is very noticeable. It really changes the look of everything. So I'm doing a free-handed technique here of putting eyebrows on my face. And I've done it a lot, so I have a lot of practice. It is a little challenging initially. When you first start doing it, I sometimes do not end up with even looking eyebrows, but because my starting shape is not really the same either. Okay, so here's one eyebrow done. Well, pretty much done. Here's without. Now you can see the difference in my face. Like, it's an improvement. And I'm not meaning that in a mean way at all. Like, it really is. It's honest truth. So the moral of that story, and I try to tell my daughter because my daughter she doesn't have quite as thick as eyebrows that I used to have, but they're thick, and she makes comments about it and being self-conscious about it and not liking it and trying to shave them. I'm like, don't shave your face. No. Keep that razor away from your face. Don't do it, kid. Don't do it. But anyway, she's self-conscious about it, and it's like, you don't want to look like this. And she just saw a home video of me with my thick eyebrows. I don't think she believed me, and she saw that, and she was like, looked at me, she's like, oh my word, you really did have. I'm like, yeah, and see what happens if you mess around with it? Like, don't do it. So anyway, that's my little public service announcement to you guys, because I have regrets when it comes to my eyebrows. But once again, it goes back to not being happy with what we're given and trying to alter things, and sometimes it ends up being more of a disaster. So I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background. I like to play spa music when I'm doing stuff like this. Now when I'm getting ready in the morning, I usually don't have it on, but when I'm doing these little tutorials for you guys or live videos, I like to have it playing because we're at the spa. We can pretend anyway. Okay, so the other side is always tougher for me because I'm using, you know, it's a different angle. Now, if you need to fill in a little bit, you can do that. I definitely, sorry, I gotta go down to this mirror because I can't see very well. My lighting is not the best. Eyebrows are always a little bit more challenging, and they're really challenging to do it on video because, you know, if I screw it up, which is very easy to do, I'd have to start over or something like that. Okay, these are not perfect by any means. So, I mean, they look fine to me, but you know, they're not 100% identical. But what's great about this is that with using this eyeshadow and the setting spray, these are going to dry and stay all day long. Like, I don't smudge, I don't, occasionally if I get really sweaty, the areas where I made eyebrows, where I don't have hair, will start to fade a little bit, but then I can just touch it up. Otherwise, it stays. If it's on here, it's for sure gonna stay for you all day long. So that's great. The other thing I do sometimes is there is the black eyeliner pencil. Instead of using as eyeliner, I will take this to work with me. And if I start to find an area that looks like it's smudged, I will take the eyeliner pencil and I can fill in that a little bit. So I don't use this primarily because this does smudge for me. So, but if you want smudge-free, sweat-free eyebrows, I highly recommend the Smoky Eye. Well, depending on the color of your eyebrows, mine are black, but the mineral eyeshadows with that setting spray, and you will get a look like this. So it's great. I love it. All right, so that's the eyebrow portion of this. Thank you.